Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video, we're going to be going over the top teams today for the Lone Gaze boss. I've already done an attack with the top team and we got pretty good RNG. We got almost 115 billion damage. The thing about Lone Gaze, keep in mind whichever team you're going for, you will have to run it like 5, 8, 10 times. And even then you might not get your perfect RNG. There's a lot of RNG, especially in particular teams, and we'll be talking about them as we go through all of them. And if we have some runs at the end, I'll try to get 115 billion, but we're 114.9 right now. Okay, now I want to begin with the most free-to-play friendly, which is Shorty's team. You guys may have seen this before. Hugin can work at lower Ascension. You have Smokey, Mikola, Sinbad is a damage dealer, and then Sonya. If you need to, you can replace Sinbad for Lenya, and I would even try replacing him for Odie if you don't have any of these. This is if you don't have any Celestial Hypogean basically built up. This might be the best team for you. However, I think a lot of people, you'll have maybe Phraesto builds or maybe even Twins and Phraesto together. And then you can run some really good teams today, because today there are some crazy teams, again, only using Phraesto and Twins. And that is why if you guys build up these two Celestial Hypogeans, you're going to be so sorted for Dream Realm and being able to get a top score. This team is really nice though. Hugin is really good because he will keep himself alive with the shield, and I think that is why he can work at even lower Ascension. You need to make sure that Hugin survives the whole fight though. If the Hugin ends up dying, then this is not a good team to run. You should try to run something different. And there is one team that only is using Phraesto, and like, even if your Phraesto is low ascended, you can try that team as well. It might be better for you. But this one, almost 70 billion damage, 69 billion damage on run number 1. And like I mentioned, there will be RNG. Although this team has lower RNG compared to the other teams that we're going to show you after this. So we have Jake's team. Jake's team is great because it only uses Phraesto as a Celestial Hypogean. Other than that, it is very free to play friendly. All of these heroes you should have. Make sure you have Shakir at plus 10 exclusive equipment or above. Main Phraesto in front of Mikola, Illusion in front of Shakir, Smokey up front, Sonya behind the Smokey, Sonya buffing up the two Phraestos with the Harmonic spell. This is a really good team today, and definitely something you want to run if you only have Phraesto built up. This is going to be your top team if Phraesto is your only Celestial Hypogean. And like I said, I think this is going to work even if you have Legendary plus Phraesto, Mythic plus Phraesto. It does show you that Shakir, there was someone who commented on one of my videos, and it was a video where we went over the new information about the Voyage of Wonders event, and he said that he hopes that Shakir is not needed in this mode, otherwise he's not going to be able to do it because he doesn't have Shakir built. Shakir will not be needed for a mode like that, but for Dream Realm, Shakir is a top hero, and something you definitely want to be investing into. So look at this. Yeah, so the Sinbad team actually did really well compared to this one. This one also got around the same score. This one can get up to 70 billion with good RNG. Smokey and Phraesto are going to be dealing the most damage, and Shakir buffing up. But yeah, that Sinbad team, honestly, pretty crazy how well that one did. Okay, moving on to this one. Now we're going to go for the two Celestial Hypogean, or actually more than that teams. If you have Harak built, and you also have Mythic plus Rainier, and you have Phraesto, this is going to be a great team for you with the Blade 7 artifact. Hugin in front of Sonya, main Phraesto in the back, and Illusion up front. Illusion in front of Rainier. Rainier positions swap the Harak with the Blade Summon artifact. This is the only team of today, I believe, using Blade Summon as a best artifact. One thing to try though, like I'm pretty sure all of these teams are optimal, but sometimes for certain people, different artifacts do better, and for one or two of your runs, you can try a different artifact if you want, but I am fairly confident these are the optimal artifacts. But like, if you remember the team yesterday, or actually I think 2 days ago, there's a team where Harmonic Spell was like 3 billion damage better than Blade Summon, but a lot of people still considered Blade Summon the best for that team, and it wasn't until someone tried it that they actually found out that it was better. So this team can get up to 90 billion damage because it's a Harak team. Harak teams are crazy for Lone Gaze because it doesn't matter even if he kills a lot of your allies. That damage reduction is not going to reduce HP per second damage from Harak, and he's still going to be shredding through the boss. So this got around 88 billion damage, but with RNG it can get up to 90 billion damage. Harak teams have a lot of RNG in Lone Gaze, so just keep that one in mind if you're running a Harak team. Okay, now we're getting to the free-to-play friendly top performing teams. Phraesto and Twins with Shakir and Ludovic. Ludovic is a damage dealer. Main Phraesto in front of Shakir, Illusion in front of Ludovic, Elijah blue-haired in the back, Lila pink-haired in the front, and you have the Smokey with the Harmonic spell. This is a great team, and the Shakir teams for lone gaze, they will work whether you're Shakir's plus 10 or plus 15 exclusive equipment. It shouldn't make any difference, but they are going to rely on RNG, because what you need to happen is when Smokey is casting his blue aura for the HP per second damage, for your maximum score, you will need to have Shakir in a position to be buffing up the Smokey. And like right there. And I think we got a little bit delayed getting there because Smokey was already casting blue aura before Shakir was able to run over there. We'll see by the score, but this team can hit over 90 billion damage. And it doesn't look like we're going to be on track to do this. When we get the Mythic Plus charms, this team is going to become even crazier than it already is. So, yeah, like all of these Shakir Ludovic teams are going to become absolutely insane. So 81 billion damage, we have 9 seconds left. Did we get good enough RNG or not? 88.5, I mean, not bad, but this team can hit up to 91 billion. You want to overlap the Shakir buff, Lupin's aura, onto Smokey for as long as possible while he is casting his blue aura. That is going to maximize the damage, and that is just a matter of timing of everything, like the wolf jump and everything. So yeah, that is a really top performing team, even doing better than the Harak team, and only using Phraesto and the twins. You can probably try it even with the lower ascension of the twins or lower ascension of Phraesto. It may be the best team for you. Okay, we'll now move on to the other team. This is ProEpi's team. ProEpi's team is a little bit better than the Ludovic team we just showed you, Beebsy's team. This one has Mikola rather than Ludovic. And because Ludovic, the thing is Ludovic deals good damage, but the problem is he's not buffed up by Shakir for the majority of the fight. So he's not gaining that massive attack buff value. So then it's just better to have like another form of attack buff to ramp up your Phraesto and your Smokey even further with the Harmonic spell. Main Phraesto in front of Shakir. And then again, well, here we have Lila pink in the back and Elijah blue-haired in the front with the Harmonic spell. The idea behind this comp is to have as many heroes up in the front as possible so that Shakir can be buffing up, giving you the maximum attack buff. Because look at all the melee heroes we have. Like Shakir's in the middle position. I believe he's even buffing up Smokey from this position, which is perfect. And again, this will be RNG reliant because you need, for the whole blue aura, you need to have Shakir buffing up the Smokey, which he is right here, perfect. And you just want to continue it. Okay, it wears off, and Shakir's still in the middle position. This is just perfect. I don't know if we got really lucky, or if all the fights play out like this, but this is exactly what you want to happen. Like, Shakir buffing up Smokey for the whole duration of his cast, and then Shakir is buffing up all of your key heroes on your team, both Phraestos. Mikola is even buffing up their haste. This team is like the best free-to-play friendly team. Like you can see here, almost 90 billion damage, and this can get up to 93 billion damage with good enough RNG. But this is a really good team. One of the top teams of today. Okay, now the only other team I have left is the overall top team, which is Asuka's team. This is the most pay-to-win team, though. It's using 4 Celestial Hypogean heroes. You're going to need to have all of them built up, and Mythic plus Rainier. Mikola in the upper left, Illusion in front of the Rainier, and Main Phraesto and Harak on the Stellar Bond. Elijah blue hair in the back, Lila pink hair in the front with the Harmonic spell. Now, I'm not going to show you this run because I want to show you the replay where we got 114.9 billion because I know that was a good RNG run. So I want to show you that because the RNG is going to range, the scores can range like by 5 to 10 billion damage. Okay, so this run is going to be basically perfect what you want to happen, because even the other people in my server who have all Paragon 4 upgrades, they haven't even broken 114 billion today. So the fact that we got 114.9 billion proves that this is basically the perfect RNG. So the beginning of the fight is going to go pretty similar always. It will come down just to how many ultimates the Harak can cycle. That is basically it. Because the devouring order is going to be exactly identical in each fight. I think also it comes down to him probably devouring the illusion Phraesto. Yeah, perfect. So the main Phraesto gets a bit more uptime for his damage. And yeah, one final ultimate cast of Harak right there, and that is going to be the final tick, and 114.9 billion. Honestly, I don't think we're going to be able to get a score higher than that. We have 13 runs, Okay guys, I've done like over 10 skip runs. We hit like 113 billion 2 times, but apart from that, everything was like 110 billion and below, which shows you just how high RNG this comp is. I can't believe we got 114.9 billion. That is crazy. But anyway, hopefully with all the teams showed today, you're able to get a top score. Just keep in mind, pick your team and run it like 8-10 times or 15 times if need be. You'll know when you hit the high RNG because you're going to set a high record. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share it in the comments section. Please smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for the support. Also guys, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. I look forward to chatting with you guys there. But thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.